Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. Today I thought we could play around some more with this because I'd like to do something on this page. And what I was thinking is doing something with one of my stencils and putting it on that page as a decoration. I know that's taking away a writing page, but it all gets made up somewhere, I guess. So anyhow, and this is just playing around. It might not even work, so who knows. But I have my Stabilo-All sorry, pencil, and these are in my Amazon Associates list, and that it can be found by going to the LinkTree link right below this video. There's a description box. If you go into the description box, it'll say my LinkTree. There's a link there that can take you to my Instagram, my Etsy shop, and my Amazon Associate links. And these are in there, just so if you're interested or looking for them or whatever. So I have taken a book page here and gessoed it. I think I'm going to go ahead and ink it now to a bit. So I hope you're all having a good day. We've had a busy run around kind of crazy morning, so it's afternoon now and I'm doing this video. And it's hot. Shock. Surprise. But it's okay. It was a little bit cooler yesterday. It actually felt pretty good. I mean, it was, you know, it was hot up in the upstairs of our house, but it felt pretty good. I think I'm going to add a little bit to this. A lot of the wording is coming through and I don't necessarily want all that. So I'm going to just kind of tear some other pieces of book page and put them on there as well, just kind of here and there. Sort of like I do when I do the, what do you call them, the altered playing cards. I do something similar to that. So I'm just go ahead and do that. Find my glue stick. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I just got looking at that. Once you put the ink on there, it's like you can just read the page. And this book doesn't have anything bad, but it's not really what I wanted there. And this old book page is really cool anyway. The color is great. So yeah, just wanted to kind of play around some more and do a little bit more on those, just the pages that we were working on. For fun. Don't have many stories to tell these days. It seems everything's sort of running into each other. Other than, like I mentioned, I have a friend and family member coming, so that's super fun. That'll be awesome. So maybe I'll have some more stories after that. I'm starting to think I should probably just have like music playing while I craft because I never have anything really to talk about, it seems. Ah. It's just been doing, you know, official stuff lately. Not exciting, fun stuff. Oh, Theron, you should go check the mail again.
Okay.
I mean, I have no idea if they came yet, but probably not until 2. Actually, there goes the mailman right now, so wait just a few minutes.
Okay.
I think you might have dropped something off at the door, though. He's supposed to be getting a letter from one of the colleges, so he's excited. Okay, that'll, I think, will just kind of add to it, keep it. So I don't know about you, but I have this feeling that when you can read all the words, you just need to sit there and read the page. So I don't know, that it's a distraction for me, and so I wanted to fix that. I kind of want a little bit of gesso over these pages though. These bits that are on here. A little like, I'll have to get it dry. And I had it all dry, I thought I was ready, but then I changed my mind. See how I am? Always changing her mind. Okay, I think that's good. All right, I'll get that dry and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it all dry. And I'm gonna play with this. This is my Classic Ladies Stencil 1. But you can use, you know, whatever you've got. I'm not gonna worry about getting all her neck. I wanted to maybe do a little hair or something, so I'm gonna take it over this way a little. And I'm gonna use my Stabilo-All pencil. And this may be disastrous, I don't know. And I'm just gonna go on the lines. I'm not gonna, like, you know, fill in entirely her eyebrow and all that. And the cool thing is, you know, you can use a portion of these, you can use, you know, all of it. Like if you didn't want her hairline, if you wanted to do something different with her hair, you can just leave those off. Yeah, so there's a lot you can do. Actually, I think I will go around those because I think she'll look weird. She'll look like she's got super high eyebrows. This can get colored in. So yeah, I couldn't really think of anything necessarily new. I guess this is kind of new to me, so. And we'll see if it'll even work. It may just end up being a big blobby mess. I don't know. But we'll try it. My son's watching YouTube or something, so if you hear voices, that's what is going on there. To finish up her lips. And that's with the stencils, there are obviously these spaces that you have to leave for the stencil to stay together, so you can just finish them up if you want to. Okay. For hair is always a little bit tricky, I have to admit. I'm just gonna kind of see what we can get here. I'm just going right off the page. Sort of like you have to think about a part being there, you know, that kind of thing. Looks weird. Hair is tricky to make it look right. And I don't know how this is going to work with this pencil. You can have some just coming down. Her shoulder would come out somewhere around. Get her chin to hook together here. Could go behind her shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of go with that. This can come down like that more. All right, we will see what happens. I'm gonna have to lean into this a little bit, so hopefully I won't get my head in the way, but I just have my water pen here that has blue on it. Don't really want blue. Okay, I think it's clean now. I'm just gonna kind of try to do fairly fine line type stuff because I sort of want this to stay within some sort of borders. So it doesn't look totally kooky. I mean, it may run out a little bit, and that's okay. I just love the way this pencil looks once it's wet. Just has a really cool, almost ink effect, but then it's also like a watercolor effect. It's kind of neat. Like it gives you different sort of just grayscale. I'm just taking a little bit away so that there's a lighter area there on her lip. So yeah, just wanted to play and maybe give some different ideas. I mean, you can use these stencils in lots of different ways, like with lots of color, with minimal color. Just have fun with it. Okay, her eyes, that's gonna be tricky. She needs a little bit of eyelashes, but I don't want it to look kooky. We don't want the Tammy Faye look, right? Y'all remember Tammy Faye? How could you forget? We're just gonna put some shadow up in here. Down over here. You can even come in further with her eye, like where the corner would be. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of different. The more I play with this pencil, the more I want to play with it. So I think that's the deal, you know, how that is when you get something new and you think of new things you want to try, and with it, it's kind of like that sort of a thing. Okay, let's see if we can get the center. It's a little tricky to do this standing up above this with the camera in my face. Right? Okay, it's like something isn't right. That Stabilo-All pencil gets even like softer when you use it on the wet paper. Trying to figure out what I'm doing weird here. Details are always interesting. Okay, there's that part. So far, okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. I like how this is darker over here. This part I think I need a bigger brush for. gonna go ahead and use a regular watercolor brush. This one's kind of steep. And of course, this would probably work better on, you know, watercolor paper and that kind of thing. But I don't want to do it on watercolor paper, so we're just gonna see what we get. Watercolor paper allows for a little bit better movement. With the water, it doesn't soak in as fast. Getting just these super fine, like, splotches there. That brush is acting weird. Let me see if I got a better one. Oh, these ones from Arteza are better. Those are just cheapy ones that I got at Hobby Lobby. I mean, they're fine. There's nothing wrong. It was coming like frayed looking. And I don't want it to fray out in weird ways and make her hair go some direction I don't want it to. And you can bring the color out, you know, more too. Like I said, it gives you like a grayscale, and I like that, all in its own way. Feel free to fast forward if you like. I understand it's sort of tedious. Oh my gosh, Joel, that sounded awful. Okay. I don't know what she's doing. Theron? I think it's because Theron got up. She was sleeping next to him, so now she's looking for him. She's getting old, that one. It's kind of cool because it's like so white right there. My husband and I have been watching the Josh Gates. I like his like Expedition Unknown and all that. I love all that stuff because I would have loved to have been an archaeologist, but you know, one of my many cuckoo dreams of jobs when I was young. But I mean, not that being an archaeologist is cuckoo, it's just not very logical for where I'm at. But anyways, we've been watching his like Into the Unknown or whatever it's called, where they like do the paranormal and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of interesting. And so there's like the Lady of the Lake and I don't know, just stuff like that. That's what she's reminding me of, is some kind of ghosty type apparition or something. But I like it. It's a little more. I like how the book page is. It's like darker in some spots than others. It's kind of neat. Like here, that's the book page. That's not just, you know, because of the pencil. It's the type of book page that I added underneath. I glued those strips on. Made it like that. Okay. I mean, I did add quite a bit there, but it's a lot darker than what I thought it would be. This needs to come. Put just a little bit here under her neck to give a little shadow. So you can see that there's actually, you know. Okay. I like it. It's different for sure. So now it's going to have to dry. While it dries, we can play around with, I have another like pocket thing I wanted to do. And I thought about doing another one of those, let that dry. I guess I can leave this in case I do paint again. Another one of those postcards that we cut, because I had this postcard left over from my collage yesterday and was thinking it would be good to make another one out of it before I forget what I even had it out for. So let's get a piece of this. I want to back it with book page, that's right. Oh my goodness gracious, it's hot today. I think it just gets hot under these lights when I'm doing videos. So yeah, sorry, this is kind of a repeat. This is more of a craft of me, obviously. Because I'm just doing all kinds of different stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying your summer, doing something fun. Crafting or otherwise. Make that into a tag. And I will need tags in this. But I think for now I'll probably just make it and decorate it and then. So all I did to this was just the plain back of a postcard. It didn't have anything on it, and I added the stamp and that, if you didn't see my video yesterday. Or whatever day that was. I'm getting all confused now, but anyways. And then I just stamped with a script stamp there. So we'll cut the slits in that so that we can add our backing. I can find my straight ruler. That's my other ruler. Where my metal one is, it's vanished. So I'm glad you guys liked these. Most everybody seemed to have enjoyed this video. It's kind of fun to just add different ephemera to the pockets. Like if you've got some of the Tim Holtz stuff, even if you don't want to do tags, you can just put some different ephemera in the pockets. That's a good way. Where am I? Want to do it way over. Okay. And I leave that bottom one. I just don't feel like I need to have that one. It's kind of a fun place to decorate right under there anyway, so. And I put away my other tool. Hold on. Sorry, I always think I have everything and I never, ever, ever do. Didn't go. Sorry, that's loud. What's with you? I think it's full. That could be what's with it, huh? It's like, I didn't do it, you did it. You packed me full of stuff. It's the only thing about these. They're supposed to fall out the back and, you know, then the bottom or whatever out there, but they never do. They get too caught up in the neck of it or whatever you would call that. That one's tiny. See, they're supposed to fall out here, but they don't. There we go. Amazing when it's cleaned out, huh? Okay. Sorry, I know that's loud, and I even had my can on my tea can on the table, so it made it louder yet. You could also just kind of glue these onto the page if you had a short enough postcard. I think this one's probably too long, but you could shorten it and a little bit on each side, you know, to put it on. Let me see, what is this? Yeah, it's 5.5. It would actually probably fit on most journal pages. So, and then you wouldn't have to like back it or do anything. You could just glue around the edges. You could glue across the top too, or even leave it open for another pocket. So there's a few different things you could do, but I'm kind of liking turning them into these little, what do you call it? Like an extra little writing space page. All right. So again, I'm just putting the glue all over this part because it gets glued down all the way. You could almost make another pocket over on that side. That would be a really fun idea. I didn't think of it until just now that I have glue all over it. But you could just glue around the 3 sides there too and turn that into a little pocket. That would be another fun way. Wish I would have thought of that sooner. Might have to do that. Make that other side a little better. And again, I get my paper from Melody Willoughby at Willoughby House on Etsy. But if you make your own, that's great. Or you can search coffee dyed paper, and I'm sure you'll be able to find all kinds. You could also just measure this postcard and double it, and then cut your paper that size. That'd probably be the smart way to do it. But, you know, I always have to do it the hard way, so, because that's how I roll. But, yeah, just double it so that you can have your fold over. And you'd probably waste less paper that way too. Or have less weird folded paper, I should say. Still get used, but. Okay. Alright, now we have our pockets. We have a little extra writing spot. Decorate that up to go in this eventual journal. If I ever get that far. I don't know why I just feel behind lately. It's kind of goofy. These are just Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. I don't know what I want on there. Flowers would be pretty. I want to cover up the specimen part there. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. We've already got our stamp on there from the other day. Put a little something down here. I got some littler butterflies I could use. Finally cut him out. His antennae are too long for there. This might not work with this spot because it's pretty tiny. That little guy would fit. I could do that. Let's do that. Brings a little color to it. To keep checking my camera. I think we've got it fixed again. I know I keep saying that. Psych. No, hopefully for reals. I don't know. Just keeps wanting to be a pain. Okay. I'll do some ink on this. I'll probably cut some. I cut a bunch, or I made a bunch, not a bunch, but a couple more, just sort of plain collage masterboards, and so I might just cut some tags out of that. This little antenna is just about too long right there. We'll just snip that little bit off of it. Don't want it getting caught up on the tag and being a pain. I can probably do it with this. It's thicker, but I think it'll work. We're gonna kind of just set it there for a second while we get our flowers ready, because they're gonna go under and over. This chipboard set, or these ones from Tim Holtz, are kind of a chipboard, but they're a much thinner chipboard than his like paper dolls. So they're pretty good. They're not quite so thick when you're putting them on stuff. Okay. Just realize that is not exactly even, and you know, it's probably the postcard when I cut it out the first time, but we'll even it up anyway. It's probably not the paper's fault, right? It's the paper user. Okay. So like, you could just take, if you wanted, instead of making tags, which obviously you definitely can do, Where is... these fit in there? I'm looking at these ones. I know you can't see them because I have them off the edge over here. The bottle fit? Yeah, see, that's kind of fun. And then you could put like something like that. And a mushroom. These would just be super fun to send a friend, you know, or even just put in a journal, because then you've got all kinds of goodies in there. Stamp. So something like that. I like it. Is there any more of these that are... This little guy would fit. Oh, let's put him on this side. There we go. I like that. Okay, so that one's all ready to go in the journal. I don't know what I did with the bag for this. Oh, I set it over there. Oh my goodness, that's the only problem with all this stuff. Okay, get that out of the way. All right, so then I had this one too that I wanted to decorate up. This is the one that we did for the TCTC, not this last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. So I thought we could decorate one of those up since I have it setting about. Let's see this side. This side has like a, I don't know, birds hanging upside down or something. I don't even know. It's disturbing, okay? This is like a wine list. That's not disturbing. Like this. Now I keep using these same scraps, but until they're used up, it's like, I think it would work. What else do we have? Lots more junk. Use that somewhere. I love this paper because it tears and it's just like butter. It's great. Great paper. I could use some of this. Found some more of that. That's just painted. Okay, I found all kinds of stuff. Painted straw paper and run through the embossing envelope thing after it's dry, and it works really good. Definitely going to use a piece of that. Because it just screams for the gold color. And if you're not sure how I did this one, if you didn't see that video, I'll try to remember to link it in the description box below this video so that you can see that it was my TCTC 33 was the video. But yeah, I'll definitely, I don't want to glue it onto that, and I don't want it to be that thick right there either, so I'm just going to kind of tear that away. I want to figure out what's going to go under there first. This is that typing workbook. I just put it right along there. That big writing is almost better than the small writing, but it's okay. Just want it to fit under that little flap right there, so it's not getting caught up in that. I like this top part of this. These long skinny things I always find kind of hard to decorate because you do tend to do the vertical thing. Jeez. But yeah, it's kind of hard to, and then everything starts to look like that. So I think that's 2 pages already glued together, so I'm going to move that off to the side to dry. This one's... My glue is so melty because it's so hot here. This weekend's going to be really hot and yucky. I think one of these long pieces would be good on here, though. I don't know which way that one goes. I need a longer one. Something tall. I don't know if I have anything very tall. Yeah, I do like the roses. Those aren't tall enough. I don't think I'm going to have anything tall enough. Seems like there's always pieces that are too tall for stuff I'm working on, and yet when I go to find something tall, that's probably the biggest, and it's too wide. It's too wide. Alrighty then. I don't really want to add more of that same color. I want something with more color. Don't want that. No. Because they're probably like, make up your mind. It's not awful. It's just gigantic. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think I'm going to go with that. And then I will put some other things. That's not helping with my color situation, but that's okay. It doesn't have to have a lot of color because it's going in that journal, which also just has a lot of neutrals. So if I ever get the journal made. So put that there. We'll put some gold on this kind of filigree look. Okay. Maybe I want to put a little bit of this on.
Hi.
What you doing? Did you go check the mail?
Yeah.
And nothing?
Yeah.
He's gonna go crazy. It'll come. I love that tissue because you can just press it in and then you can still fill all those little bumps and things. So add some gold. I will revisit the painted picture, I promise. It's dry now, so. Okay. Just gotta really mix around in there. I just like to rub it all over because it's so great. Okay. I didn't add anything like that to this. I was thinking though I still want to add some paint, I think, to that. Let it dry before I knock that over. I don't want to get anything on these because these are just like extras that could be added around in the journal or something. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside and let that dry before I can do anything else to that. I'm going to add a little bit to this. It's not a lot, but it's fine. Just a little idea of it, really. Get a little bit more. I'm gonna kind of do just on the body there to make it not have the lines, because it had weird lines from scraping across it with the credit card. All right, so this got to dry, and then I'll add gold to that other one. Now let's go back to this. Cut. Too many things going on at the same time here. What does that do with that page? Right in front of my face. So I wanted to kind of put her like inside like this. Really just trying to get mostly the edges. I guess I could have made it into a pocket. I'm not thinking today at all. But it's not going to be a pocket now. I wanted to do it on a separate page because I didn't want to get this page like sopping wet. I mean, I'll probably get it a little wet because I'm going to do a little bit more around it, but trying to just not get it sopping wet, you know. I think I'm gonna go around it. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. This, just a little bit around the edges to make it sort of go into the other page. I guess that's why it's not a pocket. Because I want it to sort of be one with the other page a little bit. Sorry, just trying to figure out how to hold it here. This is where this would probably be easier. It's the black from the Stabilo-All pencil with it. Okay, I just want to get a little on the edge. I don't want to glue my pocket closed though, you know, with the paint. So I'm just going to touch it like that. That was my boo-boo there. Okay. So I think after that dries, I'll probably do more to it. This is going to be a continuous process. So if you guys are getting bored with it or whatever, just let me know and I'll do something else and do it on my own time. But anyway, just another idea of something that you could do with my stencils. And that was the stencil, the Classic Ladies, the first one, number 1. So yeah, I'll bring her up a little bit closer so you can see her with the Stabilo-All pencil. And that's it. It's just the gesso, the book page, and the Stabilo-All. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I hope you enjoyed our few little dilly bobs that we did here. This one needs some gold, but I'm liking the front of that one, and I'll keep working on that one too. So anyway, I hope you have an awesome day, and we will chat again soon. Talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.